The following contest is a HOSS tournament first round match set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Sponsored by SRG Universe and is a mystery opponent match. Introducing first, accompanied by the First Lady of Wrestling, Maria Kennellis. From Boston, Massachusetts, weighing 224 pounds, Bennett.
Bennett and Maria getting rained down by streamers, but who is going to be Mike Bennett's opponent?
Let's find out, Carmen.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is
What a surprise! I did not even know that Dillon McQueen was in the building, Grease Monkey.
Grease Monkey had a feeling Dillon McQueen was around. And how about that for a mystery opponent?
And I know this match has to mean quite a bit to Dillon McQueen. Mike Bennett, someone he's looked up to for years. One of his favorite wrestlers, and now standing across in the ring from one of his idols.
Right here is one of my dream opponents.
starting this match off with some honor. Mike Bennett saying Dillon's gonna have to earn it.
The Patriarch has a golden opportunity here to prove his worth to one of his heroes in the New South ring, no less.
Mike Bennett, of course, studied up. Thought he's gonna be facing off with a completely different competitor, but here we are. And we got Dillon McQueen now.
Sometimes you come up on a blind hairpin, Carmen, and you just have to downshift and roll with it.
Again, our thoughts and prayers go out to the Sauce. The Zaddy looking to take advantage of this opportunity. Of course, we saw last year Dillon McQueen lost in the first round to Max the Impaler.
New South is the land of opportunity, and Dillon McQueen is not one to let it slip by. Showing off some power.
I don't think Bennett was expecting that one. This goes to show what a wild card this entrant was.
It's very difficult to get prepared for Dillon McQueen, Carmen. Even if Mike Bennett had known that Dillon McQueen was going to be his opponent, he still wouldn't have been ready.
Come on, Dillon.
Dillon McQueen, of course, with the surprise factor. But you look here on the outside. Both people here have some people to give them some extra guidance as we go on.
Well, there's definitely plenty of backup. Dillon McQueen with his longtime partner, Kinsey Page, cheering him on. Mike Bennett has Maria Kennellis in his corner.
Kinsey, of course, who we saw earlier tonight, advancing to the second round. And if Dillon McQueen can somehow knock off his idol, Mike Bennett, only a 2 count, then all of Petty and Peak will advance. But it's rolling through, ducks under that clothesline. Dillon McQueen now rolls through again. The leg strength of Mike Bennett shoots him up. Didn't even phase him.
Big chop from Mike Bennett, crashing off of Dillon McQueen like a summer breeze. Dillon answers with one of his own.
And I'm not sure how much Mike Bennett is loving it now. The two big men just going to war right now. Trading slaps.
Well, earlier we saw the New South faithful show how happy they were to see Mike Bennett return to the New South ring.
Dillon off the top rope.
Showing off that athleticism. Zaddy came here to fight, Carmen.
A lucha style slap, if I can say.
Say what you want. There's one thing.
Mike charges in.
There's one thing you can't deny. Dillon McQueen is always entertaining.
And you can't deny that was one hell of a Hurricane.
Did you see the height Mike Bennett got?
McQueen is fired up. Again with a nice springboard. Delivers the knee right between the shoulder blades of Mike Bennett. Again, targeting the shoulders of Mike Bennett.
Wondering if Mike Bennett isn't regretting giving Dillon McQueen his handshake now. Of course, completely fair for Mike Bennett to say that McQueen's got to earn that. Bennett has been in some, honestly,
Shake my hand.
Mike Bennett has been in some absolute classic matches, Carmen.
Even here in the New South ring, we saw him absolutely tear it up with Danhausen on an episode of Action Clash. Right now, eating a big knee from Dillon McQueen.
One of the greatest matches in New South's history, Carmen. One that both competitors still talk about.
Spine buster!
And this will be a match that Dillon McQueen will certainly talk about, especially if he manages to pull out a win. And he's still in this thing.
Gotta say, he may be talking about it with not the fondest of memories if Mike Bennett can pull off the win. He just about had it there after that thunderous spine buster.
You gotta get up pretty early in the morning to get one over on Mike Bennett. A veteran of the industry, has been all over the place. Oh!
Not kidding there. We've seen Mike Bennett, WWE, Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor, New Japan, NWA. You can go on and on. Champion everywhere he's been.
We'd be here all day rattling off the list of places Mike's been.
Can he walk away here soon with the New South Heavyweight Championship? It could be it. Mike Bennett now moving with some urgency, looking to put away Dillon McQueen. I think maybe underestimated Zaddy here.
It's certainly looking that way, Carmen. But he certainly hasn't underestimated HOSS. Mike Bennett's familiar with New South. He knows the level of competition it can bring, and he brought his A game today.
Mike Bennett going to superplex Dillon to the outside, to the concrete floor.
Going a little too big.
Dillon guillotined Bennett.
Come on, baby!
Oh, and Bennett catches McQueen with a blow that sends him rolling to the outside.
About to say, Dillon McQueen going for something I don't see often from him, and that's a suicide dive. Mike Bennett, though, catches him with the uppercut.
Absolutely slammed the door in his face, Carmen. Carmen, you were talking earlier about if Dillon McQueen somehow manages to win this match, it'd be Petty and Pink in the
Go for a pile driver
on the floor. Doesn't look like McQueen's gonna let him have it. Oh!
That rebound elbow.
Carmen, you imagine both members of Petty and Pink in the second round. If they both win, both members of Petty and Pink in the final match.
Sitting Dillon, oh my God, Dillon McQueen turned inside out right to the bleachers.
Absolutely crashes onto those unforgiving bleachers, Carmen.
I know we keep bringing it up, but this is what HOSS does to people. Dillon McQueen is fighting with one of his heroes, and this is what his hero is doing to him, folks. Go for no, oh my God!
Would you expect any less from Mike Bennett, though? Like, how could he disrespect an opponent by not giving it his all?
This man used to be about honor, and clearly you can see there is honor no more.
Call it a lack of honor, call it what you want, but Mike Bennett is determined to win by any means necessary.
Looking to take the count-out victory, and a win is a win in the record books. Mike Bennett could be advancing to the second round of HOSS, and Dillon McQueen could be severely injured here, folks.
Well, the great patron, Dominic Torino, said it best. Whether it's an inch or a mile, win's a win.
Noted theologian. Meanwhile, Dillon McQueen mustering every bit of strength, digging deep in his heart.
Literally crawling through the crowd to get back to the ring.
Can he make it? Dillon McQueen breaks the count. Dillon McQueen is still in this.
Dillon McQueen barely manages to beat the count, but once again gets sent out by Mike Bennett.
Like a snake in the grass, we saw the crowd behind the Bennetts when they came out. Clearly, it was all a ruse. And now Mike Bennett looking to nail that death blow.
Senior,
what is he having? No!
Senior official Jesse Fields trying to talk some sense into
Mike,
Mike Bennett.
not this way.
Appeal to him.
Not this way, Mike.
McQueen
Dillon
not gonna let him have
McQueen
it.
with a ZDT! A ZDT to the stage right here by the commentary table. Both men are out.
Dillon McQueen bounces Bennett's head off the stage.
Both men are out. Maria stunned. Meanwhile, we have Petty and Pink trying to roll at the fans. Dillon McQueen crawling again.
Once again, crawling his way back to the ring, bellowing a war cry.
Mike Bennett not too far behind both men.
It's a snail's race to try and beat the count.
Senior official referee Jesse Fields up to a count of 5.
Maria Kennellis trying to encourage Mike Bennett on. Kinsey trying to help Dillon remember where he's at.
Up to a count of 8. Dillon McQueen's in the ring.
Dillon McQueen manages to
9.
make it back in.
And Mike Bennett now. Both men in the ring before the count of 10. This fight will continue, folks.
Our second near count of the night. McQueen still trying to get that handshake from his hero.
Still wants that respect from Mike Bennett. I think Dillon's gonna have to beat the respect out of Mike Bennett.
That's wrestling, Carmen. That's life, that's anything. Sometimes you just gotta fight for what you deserve.
And of course, whoever wins this fight will go on tonight to face off with the Prize City OG, Alec Price.
Oh,
Dillon sitting to the corner.
Mike Bennett working up a sweat, delivering some offense to Dillon McQueen. Once again into the corner, but McQueen on him this time.
Dillon caught him. Now,
What?
oh my God! A second rope Samoan drop, and now Dillon going for the pinfall.
So
out.
close. Once again, within a hair's breadth of a 3 count. And now Dillon McQueen is fired up.
Get fired up, Dillon!
Dillon McQueen was brought in as the surprise mystery replacement for Alex Zane.
That back kick, and now what does Dillon have in mind? Oh,
Oh,
Mike Bennett hits the suplex, and now back in the corner.
Dillon has tried to use that element of surprise.
my And just like that, Mike Bennett, Dillon McQueen somehow kicks out.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Carmen. You can't count Zaddy out like that.
Gotta be honest, I thought that was it.
It certainly looked
Bennett
like it.
going for a second, looking to put the nail in the coffin. Dillon McQueen does not know what's behind him. Eats a spear.
Big spear nearly breaks Dillon McQueen in half.
We are reaching a fever pitch here in Hartsville, Alabama, as Dillon McQueen fights back.
Big knee.
And pump handle knee, springboard again into another spear.
It's just back and forth.
And a second pile driver.
How much damage can one person take?
And this could be it, folks.
It was so close that Jesse Fields had to insist and make sure that we understood it was only a 2 count.
I am at the edge of my seat here, folks. What a match.
What an incredible fighting spirit from Dillon McQueen. We expect this level of performance from anybody who steps in the New South ring, but this is just beyond the pale, Carmen.
And a Zaddy T!
Could that be it? Could that do it?
Could secure a win for the McQueendom. But only a 2.
Bruce Monkey can't handle this emotional roller coaster, Carmen. It's one pin after another, one kick out after another, just coming closer and closer. And yes, can't help but agree with the New South faithful. This is awesome.
Mike Bennett in a precarious situation as the monstrous Dillon McQueen charges in. Another pump kick. What dexterity there. The flexibility of Dillon McQueen on display, and now, going for that springboard flatliner. Mike Bennett, we saw him put away Danhausen with this exact move.
It's a painful submission hold, Carmen.
Targeting that tricep, and you see the way he's got that hand on the elbow, adding that extra torque, looking to tear the tricep right off the bone.
Using every bit of that leverage, just putting the strain on those tendons, on the muscle, pulling it in a direction it's not meant to go, but
Dillon
somehow
McQueen using that leverage, that big frame, roll through.
McQueen is able to brute strength his way out.
Rolls through into a submission hold. Bennett struggling.
Crawling his way to the ropes.
With every fiber of his being makes his way.
Dillon may be having a hard time earning Mike Bennett's
Going for
respect.
that ZDT one more time.
But both of these men are earning New South's respect.
He's going for a third super kick, but rounds back. That ripcord elbow one more time. Dillon ducks through.
McQueen catches him.
Back kick, going for that ZDT one more time. Going for the pinfall.
The winner of this match, Dillon McQueen.
Host members of Betty and Mink have advanced. In our final four, we can see these two facing off. And Mike Bennett and Maria are stunned.
Petty and Pink recently patched things up after a rough spot. What would the strain of being in the finals together put on that newly reformed relationship? Mike Bennett seemingly at a loss for words after getting caught off guard.
So we finally have our first confirmed second round match. As we will see Dillon McQueen take on Alec Bryce Night 2. But let's see what Mike Bennett has to say.
First of all, you stand up. You're too good to be down there like that. You are. You stand up, you put your shoulders back, and you stand proud. As a lot of you guys know, I've been doing this for 21 years. Now, I'm only 36, so I'm not quite that old yet, but I've been doing this for a long time. And every time someone extends their hand out to me, reaches out for the code of honor, I always replay what Jonathan Gresham said to me. He looked me right in the eyes and he said, "You'll get that handshake when you've earned it." And I can honestly say, after 20 minutes of beating the living hell out of each other, there's not a person in this world that I can say, "You didn't earn this."
A sign of respect from Mike Bennett. These two men just went to war.
A hard-won show of respect from somebody that Dillon McQueen absolutely idolizes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've done enough. My time here tonight is done. So make some noise for this man, and I'm gonna leave the ring to this man right here.
What a moment for New South history. What a moment for HOSS. Dillon McQueen and Kenzie Page both advanced to Night 2. And Dillon McQueen gets the Bennett seal of approval. What a moment.
Dillon McQueen came out here as the dark horse, the replacement for the injured Alex Zane, and not only puts on a hell of a match, but manages to secure a spot in the second round of the heart of the Southern 16.
Dillon, soak it in, because you have earned it.
Talking about me, I guess I'm lit. If you ain't down with the vision, hop out my shit.